Hello YouTube, hello Twitch, it is some more Peglin action, some more spreadsheet maxing action. As you can see from over here, I'm being blessed by Plinkus Dinkus himself. No, actually, you know what, I can actually solve that. Should probably have done this before the intro, YouTube, but you're ready with my scuff at this point. There we go. Let me close the door on Plinkus, because honestly, he's kind of been letting me down recently. That being said, we didn't win the last run, but we did knock out an achievement, and that is completely fine. I will also say, just to date this video, there is a patch out right now on the experimental tile, but I'm not going to do a video on it, and I'm not going to really discuss it too much because it's a lot of quality of life things. And it's like stuff that stops you soft-locking the game, basically, and it's super rare for it to actually happen. The only thing that's, like, notable for me is the fight with the brick slimes, they're called, with two plants. One of the newer fights, that one where it's like a cross this way of pegs and across that way of pegs, and a little circle in the middle. That fight's been nerfed again because it was too hard, so who knows how hard it is now, who knows how easy it is, but they keep working on that fight. Not the fight that you can get on tile 1, which almost always deals damage to you, but hey-ho, maybe they'll get around to it eventually. Anyway, we've got the updated version of the spreadsheet as well, according to the keeper of the spreadsheet. So hopefully this is all in date at this point, but I'm not entirely certain for that. We're going to play as the Paladin again. I just want to... I want to get as many of the shield things knocked out. I'm not really, like, all in on the full shield build anymore, but at least let me get the final, like, pieces I'm missing, and then we'll move on to another character. But honestly, I'm approaching a point right now where I'm probably willing just to move on to another character anyway. But I dream of, like, Shield Basher plus, what is it called, the Balanx and stuff like that. It's kind of over. Okay, speaking of which, added advantage is, like, possibly one of the best relics in the game for this character. It's, like, one of the key things that enables the Must Circle build. You go on this one and the one that every time you get ball whacked, you gain Must Circle, and then it just goes burr. I'll take it because it's just so strong. We are fighting the Slime Lord as well. The Slime Lord, I've been having some issues with as this character. Uniquely as this character as well, I might add. Excuse me, artillery plant enemy on this fight. Kind of rude. But yeah, I think because, as I've mentioned like countless times at this point, that this character has many orb effects which are based on hitting pegs, and that fight kind of like doesn't have no pegs on it, but it has mainly slime pegs in the battle. It sort of like breaks it a little bit. That being said, as long as I'm aware of it, I can theoretically play around it, or try to play around it better than I normally do. AKA, just grab an orb that does a lot of damage. That's all you really need to do. Alright, this has been basically the perfect fight so far. I've got the gold I required. I've bombed when I needed to. I'm still going to get hit, but I'm content with how we played this. The only slight regret I had is the sphere was late in the sack, but even then, we are still going to get out of this without taking damage because my armor took all the hits. You'll have to see. Alright, nothing here is particularly appealing to me. Swab, have I actually done you? No. Swab is like the one I think it's the one common orb I've not beat the game with yet. I mean, he's a guy that just does big damage, right? That's his whole appeal is I do big damage. Let's take it. There is a fairly early elite. I think we'll head in that direction. I'm going to risk it a little bit. If we take 5 damage, so be it. But I was going to say, it's probably going to bounce down the left side. This is the fight I was talking about. Is Swab available for everyone? I think so, yeah. But I'm not entirely certain on that one. Maybe the Spin Venter doesn't get it. Actually, maybe the Spin Venter and the Roundel don't get it. I know base Peglin gets it. Nice, got the refresh. Definitely calculated. Actually, let me go this way. Alright. I should have gone the other way. I forgot I'd knocked one of the pegs out. Kind of doesn't matter, to be fair. I need the refresh more than anything. This might still do 70 anyway. It's a 4-6. Okay, it does. Nice. We get a good crit here as well, which is kind of what I was considering on the last shot, to take the sphere shot or not. The thing that made me not take it is this only pierces 1 right now because I didn't upgrade it like I normally do. Either way, pretty good battle for me. Get a bit of extra gold on the way out, please. Alright, good enough. I mean, it has to be this. I need to upgrade this so quickly, though. I'm very thankful we got another battle. This orb is pretty bad at level 1, but at level 3 it's acceptable. So I need to, like, level up as quickly as humanly possible. A rainbow slime, you say? Fuck! I wanted to get the bomb, so I fired the horror ball. We get one of the bombs at least. Honestly, that was a misplay. I should have just took a normal shot. I have killed the plants, but it's now so hard to hit this rainbow slime. Other than with bomb damage. Oh well. We're at least getting a bomb a turn. Damn it, the refresh would have been so good. I can't hit you with a sphere either. Damn. You still on the board? You are. I'm actually going to take this bomb. Put 1 more gold on the board before you leave. And I'll try and collect a bit more. Alright, not that bad. Not great either, but... Signal Booster would be an insane thing to grab, but it's too early. So, we'll worry about that later. Wow, this is a really weird layout. I think I'd slightly prefer to go right, but again, as I said before, I'm going to greed it a bit. I've got 5 armor anyway. We do go left. We can still work this, as long as I don't fuck up the navigation here. Oh, I hate you. You're going to cause me to fuck up my navigation. Now, normally this fight lets you go out the bottom right. Please let me out the bottom right. Thank you. Okay, we're good now, right? We've got the best relic in the game. I have the most circle enabling build. Or at least the start of it. I've got a thing that gives me more circle as well to get the build start going. Surely this is fine. There you go, ×2. You love to see it. I would love the refresh, but I think we want the ×2. Please don't give me the ×1/2. I think we're going in ×1/2. We are. Pretty bad, actually. Some would say astonishingly bad. Get me this bomb, please. Ow. Really? The refresh now? We might die here. We shouldn't die here, but it's conceivable now. Because it's only pierces 1. ×2 me, please. Nice. That's honestly humongous. It literally is the difference between me living and dying, I think. Told you. Best relic in the game. It saved me. Oh my god. I think I have to beat the game with you as well, right? We shouldn't bite off more than I can chew, though. I think I'm already, like... I'm, like, bursting at the seams right now for orbs. I need another level in this anyway. And I would like to heal, so we'll do that. Ask me anything I really like for the next floor. And has some really good uses later into the game if we go against the Sapper final boss. Assuming, well, I don't even assume if you have bomb build, because he puts bombs on the board for you anyway. We're not going to take the other elite fight, by the way, you may have noticed, because I don't want to go through the shop anymore. So I'll take a chest. Ow. It's okay, I've got a bit of arbor. Alright, everything's exploding. Good. Now farm. We've actually not done bad in this fight anyway, for money reasons. In fact, let me activate some bombs here, you know, just in case. I'm honestly fine with this. You know the crystal guy at the very end of the game? I can't remember what he's called now, the final crystal sapper boss. He resists bomb damage. So if you can get Axe Me, then the fight, which has a bunch of bombs on it anyway, becomes like his nightmare. As he's no longer resistant to the bomb, so he takes double damage. It's a pretty good counter to him, honestly. Bully Ball. We're not really a Bully Ball build. We are an upgrade the sphere type of build, though. It's been far too long since I've upgraded this. I like decoy as well. Wow, I really should have considered a bit more going down that left side of the map. There's so many elites down there. Alright, we're definitely not going down the left side anymore. I'll go for the last elite. Honestly, this is not too bad though. A free upgrade. It's better than 90% of the relics in the game to get the sphere up to level 3. And I get you early. As long as I kill you relatively quickly, I'm okay with this. Fine. Need to get to this bomb node now, like yesterday. Sphere tech the bats, we'll get the bomb. Okay, not too bad. We don't take any damage from the artillery guy. The bats could cause me some issues here. I should probably go for the refresh, honestly. Deliver. I'm also targeting the wrong bat, which doesn't really help. That's fine, though. If we can get this bomb center, then we're good. I'm okay with the refresh, though. I won't say no to it. 1 damage, you say? We'll just get a gold peg. Decoy orb, by the way. Another kill. Ow. And hopefully another kill. Not quite, but we're so close. I don't know why I aimed at this direction, to be brutally honest with you, either. Probably not my best play. Alright, we're out. You're so good, Poltop, guys. I love you, but I can't take you right now. I need to upgrade this. Maybe later. Wouldn't say no to a healing event right now, either. I don't love that, you know, there's a speed right here. And I don't have my piercing orbs. Alright, well. I'm going to take some damage here. I've accepted it, but not as much as I think you're going to think I'm going to take. Actually, maybe it's the exact amount you think I'm going to take. Right, huge, we got a bomb. It did 80 as well. Thank you for not putting me in the fiery pits of hell, also killing the bat guy. We can now farm if we want to, but it's slightly awkward for me to farm and not kill. Okay. I think we heal, even though, like, it looks stupid, because I've got to fight the slime eventually. And I've got another elite. Debatably not a good boss, but in practicality, if we get a really good ×2 here, we might just one-shot. Well, not one-shot, but you know what I mean. Basically, we win. Glad we went straight to the ×1/2 there. Huge. If this goes into the fiery pit, so be it. When it's ×2 this time, that is actually unironically big. I hate where the refresh is right now. Dig it out. Well, it's time to pray, I think. Don't go ×1/2. That's all I ask. I need you to not hit the crit as well. We get hit. This should kill, though. I'll take my lump. I'd rather not, obviously, but... Too late for this. We'll take a heal. And I'll take monster training. I'm actually not sure I killed the slime right now. My build is, like, in and around there. That all being said, I actually underestimate the best relic in the game here. Don't know how. If we get the ×2 wells in the right places, we can actually do some pretty disgusting things. Because it's fairly, like, preset where the orbs go down through the red slime. Debatably, that's the wrong play as well, but I think I need to buff myself a little bit. Is Monster Training a Monster Train reference? I have no idea. It could be. Alright, the worst case scenario. Cool. But yeah, casual 340 damage. Very nice. I hate when that refreshes. I've just seen it. But ironically, that might be what cost me this. Because I can't hit the refresh when I get Vord now. Or, like, I can, but it's going to be really hard to get there. Huge. I do need to get a refresh. Because I have no relics that help me. Alright, Sapasak is here. Sapasak I have beat the game with, but there is like a pretty good build with this character with Sapasak plus Bastion Reaction, which I've not beat the game with. But I obviously don't have Bastion Reaction either. Curse Mask did me dirty last time, so I kind of want to not take it. Hackling Satchel is just RNG. I can't really take this right now. Actually, it's a really bad selection of boss relics, in my opinion. I think I will take this. Theoretically, there's a synergy with this plus the monster training because it can keep me at low health, but the problem is I can't get out of the low health again. So I now need ways to gain armor quickly. Or health. Who do you think you are? I am, by the way. Actually, I'm going to hold on to my money, because I think I want to get to the shop as soon as I can. Red bomb, please. Just one. Alright, I'll accept it. Not what I was after, but close enough. Right, everyone on the board is deceased. I just need to be very... I need to be very careful with how many I have. Just have a little sip of the red bombs. Don't have too many of them. Don't have too many of them. Unironically, I don't need to buff myself right now. I would have given myself a bit of armor, though, so... Maybe it would have, like, counted itself out. Ah, whatever. I think it was, like, semi-irrelevant. Oh my god. These shots, man. Alright, we're good. I was just trying to get a bit more gold. I see you. I really do see you. Alright. This has never punished me in the past, right? Taking red bombs before I have any synergy. Also, now that I look at it, I don't have enough money anymore to go to the shop. So, good play for me. Refillabus is pretty good. Yeah, I really don't have any money to warrant going to the shop, so I just won't. If I see Bastion reaction in the shop and I can't buy it, then we just lose. You raise a really difficult question here. Do I remove the thing that is actually, contributing to an achievement right now that I'm trying to do? Or do I remove the thing that I don't think is going towards anything? But it's better for me in the long term. You know what? The Swarp is common as muck, right? Goodbye, Swarp. I'll find you again later. I'm actually going to fight this first because the white mage is not on the board yet, so I don't need to worry about his bullshit. AK, he has range attacks, and I don't really want to give Muscle Circle to a unit with range attacks, because that's really annoying. Careful with the red bombs. Careful. Oh, for the love of God, be careful. Ow. He stood up, but he has no health. There we go. I mean, we have to, right? I need a way to protect myself. We want to go left right now. Unlike most times when I go into the wall fight, I do need health in the wall fight this time. Otherwise, I'm going to have a really bad time. Right, that's everyone on the board deceased. Ow. Ow. And I just need to get some money with you and chill. If I didn't go to times a half, I was so fine. Let me upgrade this so I don't take as much damage anymore from those things. And honestly, if you offer me a duplication event, I'm going to duplicate that to reduce the damage further. I really want to go right here. It's not the end of the world if I don't, but that's actually probably more annoying, to be honest with you. I won't complain. I need health. It's health. I will slightly complain, but it's not bad. I have a way to refresh the board anyway. Horrible time to draw this. Like, this is the typical how do you lose the game of Peglin with, like, a decent build strat. And it's getting your refresh up right at the start and then right at the end, or your healing up right at the start, right at the end. I think we don't fire it right now. I'll just take the more damage from the pebble. In theory, though, the red bombs should just get me there. And then try and aim for ×2 when you can. But this is what worries me about the wall fight. Stop. That goes all my health. It's gonna kill me. Hello, Ryan. How goes the Peglining? I mean, I have this and I have this now. Actually, no, it does turn them into red bombs. We just need to find a strategy to not die to red bombs. It's that simple in one tile. It's simple. I can't. I really need this to be an actual real tile. As in, I want to fight. You are not what I was hoping for. Alright, we'll force a pebble into there and then who knows. I mean, I've got a good idea. I'm pretty certain I'm going to die to red bombs, even with the thing reducing red bomb damage. But it's going to be interesting, at the very least. Am I just going to instantly die? I think I'm going to instantly die. Don't go in ×1/2 as well, please. Oh my god. I did 1,000 damage, though. And you know what? This thing might kill. Maybe this is the strat. I ride the lightning, basically. Ow. And have this kill you. It's an 18-18. ×2 me, please. Honestly, best relic of the game has done me dirt in this battle. Is this mutually assured destruction, do we think? Oh yeah, we're dead. I think it was exactly lethal. We got close though, we nearly killed him. Honestly, I'm not upset by that. I wasn't even doing anything anyway, now that I think about it. There was literally nothing to unlock there. Well, that's training tabard. If I only had this as my other starting relic, with my other starting relic, we'd won that last run. We'll take it because it's just OP. We're fighting them all. Cool. Bat, please be gone. Only the Swarb. I didn't even have the Swarb in my sack anymore. I'd removed it, so I was truly doing nothing. It was it or Collectible, and you saw how the run ended, so I think you know what decision I made. I'd have loved to take that bomb there. I kind of fucked this up a little bit, but yeah, okay. It still doesn't really matter because these guys do 1 damage, but and I've already got my money, so oh well. How does it split the gap so often? Alright, it turns out it does matter. I'm going to take damage in this battle, which is sort of embarrassing. Actually, I'm probably going to take more. I don't think it's that likely I do 26 yet. Okay. Terrible start. I actually don't think I've ever taken this much damage in this fight before. Even in Iron Peg, I didn't take this much damage. Oh my god, hello Obelisk. Obelisk, you've got an issue. You've appeared on the run where I'm fighting the mole, and you don't do anything in the mole battle. You're actively bad. So I can't even humor the Pebble build. It's excellent to see you so early, but I simply can't. It's the wrong play. Also, I've unlocked everything I think there is to do with the Pebble build at this point. Now, you've got to admit, that was a good shot. It may be the best shot of the video. The SOTV, I've just achieved it. Right, one more bomb, please, or a bit more damage. It's fine with the paladin. Right, we got the bomb. So now it's all about farming. More money, please. Honestly, I'm okay with this. Let me clear up the path to this bomb again, because I probably will actually use it. Yeah, let's use it for safety. It'd be really good to get to 50 right now, since we've got a bit of time on our hands, a bit of armor. It's probably going to be slightly awkward, especially when I miss all the gold pegs. Don't take damage now. I mean, he can hit me one time, it's fine. Alright, we're good. I didn't quite get to 50. Hey-ho. Alright, I will take this time. I nearly took it before. I did appreciate it worked with my starting relic, which is kind of why I sat there for a second, but it's so common, the book lore, that I was like, I really want to upgrade the sphere. The sphere immediately makes me better. Alright, we want to go on the middle left path. And fight all these elites. Alright, we have the sphere early, so I'm okay with this. Otherwise, I'd be less happy. I'm actually slightly still unhappy because of the green slime eating one of the hits. Oh well. Another green slime down. Add another guy down. Actually, I should have just gotten a pebble there. That was a misplay. Because I might now take damage because I can't kill the back slime. Alright. We might take one here. In fact, the odds are we take one because I'm going to need to hit 2 bombs. At the very least, this way, I'll definitely kill you before the reload this time. Cool. Slightly short of 50 again. It is what it is. Orb is really good. I like it as an orb. It's also quite rare. It's unfortunate timing. Like, I really don't want it this second. But I think in the long run, it's good. Again, I'm just in this scenario. It's like, have I, not beat the game with any of these things? No. So what am I doing right now? I'm kind of just doing nothing again. But let's set up the foundation. Too often do I build my runs on, like, raw sewage. Let's build it on, like, actually solid ground and then put stuff in the sack later that is a bit fruity. Let's put the sewage on top of the foundations. That's what I'm saying. 22. I think realistically I'm going to need 2 bombs. Alright. It's fine. We are the paladin. It's okay. There's one bomb. There's the other one. Okay. Plant guy's dead. Mysterious slime that joined the battle. Dead. Give me a bit more gold, please. More gold, please. Alright, battle's over. I don't need 2 orbs. That I can tell you for certain. What I will upgrade instead, I think, is this to give me more bulwark faster, to give me more mud circle faster, to scale my damage faster. Really want to get this elite. I was going to say, we should be able to jam in that left side. Who do I want? We're actually quite well prepared for everyone. I was about to say, these are the 2 I really don't want, though, because they're just harder. But here we go. We are the paladin. Surely we're fine, even against these schmucks. And actually, the one thing in this battle that normally gets you is where the refresh is. One of the refreshes is actually in the worst place, I think, imaginable. The other one's not too bad, though. So as long as they stay, or at least one of them stays not in Narnia, I've got a much better chance. That being said, I would have really loved to have hit more than one peg there. Look where my refreshes are right now. And tell me I'm not cursed in this game. Okay, never mind, I hit it. Oh, that's a horrible shot for me. I don't know why I rushed it. It doesn't super matter. I killed the guy at the front, but... And actually, you showing up now is pretty blessed. Huge refresh. Man, it's going to take me another shot to kill. Why am I refreshing at the bottom right again? Stop it. I can't anymore. I think I have to go for the kill on this shot. Insane. Oh my god, I missed the refresh as well. I might die here. I can't hit the refresh. Jesus Christ, I hate this battle. The map is so awkward. We'll take a heal, we'll take an upgrade. Let me take this up another level so I get a bit more protection. We definitely don't want Lucky Penny because we are not a crit build. We'll take Pocket Watch. And we are going to go to the left. And not greed. We are going to fire a Terror Ball. And actually hope that it does some damage. Okay, that's damage. It's actually real damage because of the bombs. Echo them. Armor me up. Plinkers didn't believe in me having 2 refreshes, or didn't like me having it. I can say that for certain. Okay, I need to upgrade this now as well, because currently it's doing nothing. I am about to fight Elite, which is pretty spookerific. Alright, we have a job. We have a job to do now. We have to bring this to the end of the game. That's the challenge. Alright, a better boss fight. Not perfect, I would say, but better. Please give me some armor. Just a smidgen of Mud Circle. Thank you. That's all I asked for. A smidgen. You hit everything. That's fine. That'll deal with the slimes. And then back to the sack. I don't want the crit, but I wanted more pegs. Game, work with me here. I beg of you. Alright, that's better. Not perfect, but better. I'm going to change my target to these guys on the bottom now. That's a huge shot. Not how I drew that up. I drew it the other way, but I got the bomb and the refresh. How much are you doing? 69. Nice. I'll take it. I got the kill. That's all that matters. Again, not quite how I drew that up, but... I mean, that's a sign, right? I'm gonna die, though. Alright, I'll take it. I mean, that's a sign as well. I'm getting many signs right now. Most of them are like danger, stop, do not enter, certain death. But they're signs. Oh my god, I'm gonna die to the mole. I just don't have the health. And then I get this fight. The one that requires me to be patient. No, I refuse. Alright, back to being patient. You know what? I've got enough armor. Just activate this bomb as well. Three bombs activated. I can't hit any of them. I mean, I could hit one of them. I hate this fight. Why? Why are you like this? Okay. It's fine. If we end the battle early, so be it. If we leave all the money on the board, so be it. I just can't. I'm trying to get like a tiny bit more money before I leave. And the game's like, no. It's good enough. It's good enough. I think the echo is like, I actually can't do this. I need to heal. I need to upgrade the echo ideally. Because it's like way better at 100%, or at least it gives the opportunity to just do something disgusting. Perfect battle. Okay, this is a battle I can get out of without taking any damage. Farm all the money you can. Keep farming. More. More. $50's the dream. Why did I say anything? I have to heal. I'll die otherwise. 58 health is probably not enough either, but it lets me probably take 3 hits from them all. And we do have Recombobulator, so if we can just get to the bombs fast enough, then we have a chance. Horrible opening. Let's go. I need you to be good. Please. You gave me some more circle, that's all I could ask for. Again, I just want some more circle, please. I'd also like to hit, you know, maybe one of the bombs. How I like in Monster Train, the second one should be coming out soon. It's coming out, I think, next Tuesday or Wednesday. I've enjoyed it. I mean, I played it before. It's something I've played on the channel as well. But I only played it a little bit on the channel. But yeah, it's a good game. Need the refresh. That's bad. The timing is all wrong. Also got horrible, terrible coming up. I think we're cooked, because I think he's coming to attack me. He is. It's not inconceivable I do 357, but it's unlikely we do it. We were so close. Like, one more bomb along the way, we'd have got there. Or like one more circle I would have got there. Or not having this as my opening orb might have got there. Or not taking the thing that gives me shields would have got there. Man, it's so hard to beat this game when you put actually just garbage orbs and relics in your sack. Relics are somewhat forgivable because, you know, most of the relics don't have a downside to them. Except for boss relics. But the orbs, man, they're so brutal. I'll take stuff for the sling. It's more damage. You notice the plants push them all in front of the tree? Yeah, I've seen. If you leave enough of them up, he moves forward a bit. I don't think he'd ever go directly in front of you because the plant blocks you, but maybe he goes to the left of the tree eventually. I don't know. You'd be taking too much damage to, like, really find out. On a normal run, at least. Kind of rude, by the way, to add another spider on this fight. Alright, give me money. Literally all I want you to do right now is get me to the 25. Normally hard in this battle, so... the battle's not over. Okay, this can work. Where am I going, by the way? I'm going right. So I'd like to clear more of the path this way, which is kind of impossible at this point, but I'll at least try to help myself a little bit. We've got abrasion coming up. It's like a who's who of like great orbs and relics as this character. I'm just not getting them on the same run, which to be fair, like, part of the reason that's not happening is because I'm grabbing junk, but I'm actually going to not take this, funnily enough. On one of the runs as well, again, just to date this video, I'm recording this not too long after the video went up where I didn't take, not training tabard, it was like the training weight, I think it's called, where you get more circle anytime you get more circle. And to be fair, I was on a build which was a crit build, and I said like I'm not going to take this relic because it's not synergistic with my build. I don't know why I didn't take it, because equally it wasn't anti-synergistic with my build. It would have at the very worst done nothing. I don't know what was going through my head at that point. The only thing I could think of, and I was like thinking about it off camera, like what could have been going through my brain, because normally these are recorded about, you know, a week or so in advance, so I forget by that point, by the point of uploading it. And the only thing I could think of is I was thinking about the mirrors and I was worried about reflect damage, but I have no idea. No idea what was going through my brain at that point. Alright, this is about as clean as you can do this fight. I've got most of the bombs I needed to do. I got the sphere in like an appropriate time. Nice refresh there as well. And I've got all but one of the, two of the golds, 4 of the golds on the map. Perfect. Let me upgrade the sphere, I think, before the abrasion. They're both really good, don't get me wrong. But the sphere, I think, like, the scaling I get on that for 25 gold is probably more than I get on the abrasion. This is the worst fight I could have hoped for. So, that's cool. However, at the very least, I've got the improved pebbles, so I should be able to put out quite a lot of damage. I'm also slightly unfortunate the abrasion is at the very, very bottom of the sack, but I'm not even sure I'm going to get an abrasion trigger anyway. This is where I'm like particularly cursed though. I need to sandbag this shot. We're gonna die here, I think. Because I don't think I'm killing him in 2 shots. I can't get to the refresh either. Oh, well, we got the refresh. It gives me a chance, okay? It's a 5-5 as well. Alright, we live, but sometimes dead is better. I can't take you, fortification. I will, but I can't take you. I have to heal. What is this crit build malarkey? I'll take Echo Chamber, but... Oh my god. I swear I'm getting like a who's who of like the worst fights at the worst times. I get the worst elite at that point. This is like as early as you can get this battle as well, which is pretty brutal normally. Some bombs, please. I beg of you. I just hate this map sometimes. Sometimes you hit every single bomb and it's like, it's too easy. And other times you just can't hit anything. I'm leaving money on the board. I'm getting damaged. I'm getting the worst of all situations. Like, I need to get to at least 25 here. Well, I got to it, but I have to heal or I'm gonna die. I need you to be healing in some way. I beg of you. Or at least a good relic. It's fine. Calm Blue Ocean. I've been offered 3 crit relics now as this character. It's alright. It's fine. You're out of your mind. Honestly, I'm going to save you I'm going to save you all the peril there. I just like mass tilted there. That was ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen that before as the Paladin. 3 crit relics in a row. And then do you want to remove all your orbs? Cool. Thanks. Good. Very good. Alright, we're back to the slime again. Right, those bombs give me a bit of time. Let's farm. Again, more money, please. Might as well. One guy left, we've got 7 armor. I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it. We have a bit of armor to play with. Eventually we'll hit that bomb. I think I've got all the gold, or is one hidden behind the grit? I don't remember. It's almost all the gold anyway. Yeah, it's all the gold. No, it's 1 gold left. There was 1 hiding. Alright, that's fine. I was going to say it's 40 right on the board normally. Listen, I beat the game with you chopping Belloc. I have nothing else to prove. But I still have to do the other shield stuff, so what if I do have stuff to prove? I hate the way my brain works. Is Blinkus part of my D&D adventures? No, he's not good enough to get into it. You have to be a good boy or girl to get into my D&D adventures. Yeah, he's also very specific to the Peglin universe. I'm not doing a Peglin D&D session ever. I don't know how I'd run it exactly. Because really, what our Peglins are actually up to? That's the real question. What is the cinematic lore of Peglin? Why are we going to a mine? Why is the castle not the end of it? Like, I don't understand if we're going to the castle to, you know, usurp a king or something like that. Because then you're getting some, like, tangible power. But we're literally just going to a mine, and then that's it. I mean, I do appreciate there is an Act 4 coming out in this game at some point in the near future. They have been promising that for quite some time, but... So maybe that will reveal all. Perhaps we're going to, like, I don't know, hell itself or something? Alright, should probably hit the refresh here. Otherwise, I'm very much running the risk right now of taking some damage on this fight again. Wow, Chopping Balk actually picked up a kill. Shock horror. I've got some armor. We're fine. Let me get some more gold, or try to. No, I'm not quite willing to end it just yet, but if it happens, it happens. Okay, it's gonna happen. Let me upgrade you. Who am I fighting again? It's the slime, right? Theoretically, I don't activate my shields. It depends on which way you think the shield build should go. Like, do you want to strip the shields off and get the effect for the relic that gives you armor for every shield that gets stripped off? Or do you want to use the orb effect, which wants shields on the board? Currently, I can't really enable the shield build, so part of me is like just grab an Inferno, burn the shields off, and then, you know, keep going with the game. I think that's the route I'm going to take right now. We could always, down the line as well, remove the Inferno from the sack. And actually, at the very least, the Inferno is a pretty good single target damage orb for the slime fight. The one time I don't upgrade my fucking sphere... Oh, I guess I upgraded it one time. Alright, we won't moan about it. Normally I have a level 3 sphere at this point, but... It's been a while since we saw Lechi. Yeah, don't remind me. It's because I keep losing before I get to him. Okay, so it's a good start, this. I've killed one of them already before we reload. Don't go through that tiny little gap. I think it's going to go through the tiny little gap. It didn't. Good, that's 66 damage. I'd love to kill the other guy, but we do get him. Okay. Killing 2 before the first reload is normally really good pace. And actually, Chopping Balok, for level 1, you've kind of done okay here. Picks up another kill. I'll give you a level. You've earned it, kid. Hang on a sec. Have I actually done Inconspicuous Ring? No, I haven't. I'll take it. It's not very good, but it's also not very bad. What have you missed? I don't want to talk about it. Okay, we somehow hit a bomb early on this fight. You'll love to see it. One more bomb kills the guy at the back. I think we should actually focus on that. So let me clear a path to the other bombs. And you know what, actually? Inferno, give me some bombs. Another use of you, just to activate bombs immediately. Very nice. And now we're farming. Terrible, give me some gold, please. More gold, please. Any way of a little bit more gold? I'll just let Jesus take the wheel. Go 1 gold. I'll take it. Alright, well, we're full shield build again, which, you know, always works well. It's always good when I get full shield build. I'll take the elite. Actually, I should take it later. Yeah, it's always optimal to take it slightly later. But in the situation where I agreed for gold, it's actually not that bad. 1 tile doesn't make a huge difference anyway. I could have got 1 more upgrade. Interestingly, it's these guys again. In theory, I'm stronger than I was the last time I fought you, so hopefully it goes that well again. In practicality, though, it kind of depends on where the refresh moves to at any given moment. And where my piercing is. And currently I'm getting slightly trolled. Oh, I'm getting really trolled. Okay, we're gonna have the worst fight this time. One of these refreshes, man. I got one of the bombs at least. What are these refreshes, man? Okay, we got the other bomb as well. And kill the first guy. That's not too bad. I've not been able to hit the refresh 1 time so far. Even this is slightly awkward. Okay, we should be fine from here. Slightly messy. The problem with Abrasion, which is really good orb right now, I'm fighting the slime, right? Which equally is the bad thing about the shield build. None of these, like, on hit peg effects, so I'm kind of, like, just slowly cooking myself. I don't know. Like, I don't know. If the shield build actually works, Hero's Backpack is possibly one thing that would enable it. The thing on the right, I would have to become a bomb build, and I don't have any of the bomb build yet, so it's like kind of worthless. It's like neither of the things help me, and like both the things have some potential future. Sort of awkward to work out what was the best play there. Alright, time for the other bomb to go off, I think. Strip some of these shields, which I just simply don't really need anymore. Refresh me. Sphere tech them as well while we're at it. Remember to change your target. And this is not too bad a fight. Not over yet, but not that bad. Yeah, the shield build, like... I feel like if you actually got it to the full peak of the shield build, it would actually be, like, fine. But it's just so hard to get there that it just doesn't work with anything else, really. So, it's just like... you're good, but you're so hard to work. It's just not realistic that you should take it at all, basically. I actually should consider Oh My Gob here as well. Because I'm fighting the slime, and I do need something that does real damage, and this does do real damage. It's just, do I live with enough pegs on the board? I don't know. The other issue for the shield build is you just can't... You can't make it work on the first floor. You just don't have enough money to make it work. I'll upgrade you instead, because you can become a 6/9. And that's a decent single target orb. You're actually fine. Some would go maybe a bit better than fine, even. You might be the juice I need to get through the mole fight. Well, this is disgusting single target damage. 500 damage? Pretty good. Sadly, it's the first floor and it kind of, you know, doesn't matter at all. Anyway, we gained a ton of armor now. 26 armor, yeah, it's pretty good. Get the refresh. Sphere's not fully leveled, so we're actually not hitting that many of the guys. The bomb's actually pretty big. I'm targeting the bat now because the game is cursed. Why did you change the target to that bat? Whatever. Should hit this bomb anyway. And now we can farm. Aw. I was hoping to actually not kill you there, but here we are. Now, you've got to remember as well, I've got Hero's backpack. So duplicates of things are worth taking. I am also aware I've not done the swap, but, you know. I can't really take that just yet. The other thing I could potentially do is grab another Inferno for, like, Disgusto damage on the Inferno. But I think it's safer to just grab another sphere. That'll start Heroes backpacking my spheres. And as we've seen a few times now, the sphere is actually, like, a legitimately just good orb. This might be the thickest sack build of all time if I can get it to the way I want it to be. Cool. Awful start. Let me send the horror ball into the bomb area and just pray that it sets everything off. Okay. We got some activations at the very least. I'm going to greed slightly before I set off all these bombs. Money's actually extremely important for me right now. It always is in this game, but like, if the shield build is really going to work, I need to be so unbelievably greedy with it. Alright, the battle's over. I should take it. I have Hero's backpack. That's my theory right now. It's fine. I had the armor. No, it's fine this time. Okay, it's down to these question mark tiles. If they're good, then we're great. That's actually not that bad. I'm not upset by getting an elite. It gives me both the chance to heal, to get a relic, and to get an orb. Chop him up. Okay, that's some decent damage. Get the bombs down. This thing should start giving me armor. What damage are you doing? You're a 3/4. You're a pebble, basically. But a pebble plus, because you give me armor. As well. Another bomb, please. We need to hit the refresh now, like, the next time I see it. Huge. Okay, can I kill this guy in time? Probably not, but we can gain some armor. And maybe kill him with this? We'll see. Okay, that's huge. I don't have a book glob yet, and honestly, I need to go taller with my orbs, so let's start going taller. I think I'm going to upgrade you so I have something at max level. Heal. And we take Safety Net. Safety Net is actually really good with Hero's backpack. I was about to say, never punished, surely. Has anyone got deja vu? Or just me? Alright, do the same thing. Shield the board, get the bombs. Win the game. Don't take damage as well as the other part of this. So chopping is going to do some disgusting damage here. Only regret is this is going into a 50 health slime, but still. It's ready for the future. Again, next time I see the refresh, we should just hit it. Cool. And I think I can just kill you with what I've got left in my sack. More money, please. And again, money. You're wetting your quill. Put it away. Don't get the ink out yet. It's gonna start drying up. I wish you could heal as well, but I think that was worthwhile. Man, if only you were Leshy, by the way. Still, we've got some decent damage. We want to avoid the crits in general. And slime plus this actually is going to be significant. We don't want to hit the crit. Next time I see the refresh as well, I should probably hit it. Because it moves around as well, so... I shouldn't be too funny with it. And I'm about to get to all my shield stuff as well, which I want to fire down the middle. Because that's the densest area of pegs. So I might get some shields on the board. I got 2 on the board. Huge. Again, repeat. Holy moly. Am I going to kill this guy before he vaults me even? The shield build is doing it. It's doing it. I can't believe it. It's getting there. Let me upgrade this as well now because we're on the floor where piercing is like so super important. I'm semi-tempted to grab an Inferno, I'm going to be honest with you, because I've got Hero's Backpack and, you know, it's going to get a buff. Sure. Let's make the thickest sack of all time. Skulltimate Wrath. I can't heal right now. Pegs are durable. I don't want to get into this argument. You know what? Let's get into this argument. I maintain this is not good. I get people saying I'm biased about it, that it's, you know, it's fantastic. There are situations where this is good. If you have, like, guaranteed refreshes, it can be good. But generally speaking, I think it's a weak relic. It just makes it hard for you to get to certain areas. It creates like these little wells on the board where the pegs aren't there, and your orb just goes down those wells. Think of the dragon fight at the end. The amount of times where like it goes down like the wells that you've created from the previous shot. It's just that again. Now, the keeper has just pointed out, and it's kind of what I'm getting towards, my refresh does move around, so I do have some refresh tech this time. It's not completely crazy to take it. So, you know what? I'm pointing at you, chat. Especially you two, chat. You've been particularly mean to me about this. If we lose this run, this is on you. I'm going to take it. Although, again, I do appreciate this is not the worst situation to take it in. Not the best either, but not the worst. I'm also intrigued to see what, as someone else pointed out, what shields do with Durable and Shield Basher if we can find it. So I have got some for science in this reasoning. But like, no, I can't get to these bombs. I'm doing good damage, of course, but it'd be spooky if I didn't have the sphere as my opening shot. Right, we need the refresh sooner rather than later. Don't say anything. Alright, we're out of this battle, but I've left a lot of money on the board. I probably should try and go to the right. Alright, we're going to the left. Doesn't super matter, to be fair. I missed like one tile this way, I think. Oh, by the way, this is the best floor for the shield build because it's the only floor where they have preloaded shields on it. More shielding, please. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. It doesn't really matter. There's one guy left. I was kind of farming gold anyway, so who cares? We have the armor to justify this, so let's fire it off. And you're dead. I don't scale in any way via more circle, spiness, or balance. We won't take that. Bully Ball has a bit of synergy with what I'm doing, but not a lot of synergy with what I'm doing. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not going to go to the shop, I think. I'm going to go for the elite, and I'm just going to keep upgrading what I've got. And then pray at some point the question mark event is duplicate every orb in the sack. Because I'm going to take it. Hello, White Mage. You're not meant to be here. Excuse me, have you got lost? Help, orb stuck. Help, orb stuck. Thank you. You're a 5-4, but you put more shields on the board, more to the point. Also, I'm taking that refresh. Help, orb stuck again. How does this keep happening? Alright, it's getting out. What armor are we on now? 24. Send another one down there. Is this map tilted or something? Why does it keep going to the very left corner? Alright, now I'm going to break our shields because we do have some reason to keep them, but at the same time, I mean, I just want to fight the Infernal, honestly. That's the true reason. I just want the damage. The basic reason is I don't have any more shield stuff anyway, so who cares? Alright, Sphere is going to clean up. I should really consider it. Because as I said, I don't have a clean way to refresh the board right now. This offers me a way to refresh the board. I think I'll take it. Durable pegs are about to troll me. I need to go right, but obviously durable. Alright, we missed the elite. That would have been so good. Oh well. It's alright, we missed out on an elite. Who cares? Don't need elites anymore. Not like I need relics or anything for the spreadsheet. Right, this battle always trolls you. It targets you on the wrong enemy, so let's fix that. We're about to get a shit ton of armor, I think. Yeah, 35 is pretty good. Again, stop. Just get out of my head, Charles. No, stop targeting the wrong guy, Charles. It's so much damage, but it's only going to kill like 3 units. So sad. We can't kill these 2 guys in this shot, so I'll take another turn of poison. But at the very least, this battle is effectively over. I'd have loved to grab you, but again, I didn't get enough money because we have durable pegs. And it makes it hard to get all of the money. There's no downside, I will take it, but I'm a bit upset again by that. I want middle or right, but I think I particularly want middle. It'll be better versus the painter. Because the painter's poison will go under my shield, so I do actually require a bit of healing. My sec is super thick though, so it's kind of bad at the same time. But the filibuster is always nice. Honestly, give me an elite. I'll lose one tile for this. Theoretically, the best guy I could get because he's a shield build lord, so we both work together. In practicality, it requires me to draw the shield stuff, so... Okay. Now we get to use some of your shields against you. Not quite over yet, this battle, I think. Oh, no, it is over. Okay. The money's slightly funny. Do I need to upgrade something right now? I think healing would be safer. Oh, that's huge. Unironically huge. Because this actually also synergizes with the gift. And you know what, Postal Service? Are you on the spreadsheet? You're not. Get in here. Painter's going to be interesting. I think theoretically I should actually be pretty good against the Painter, especially with this first. Because AoE damage is like your fear on this battle, but I'm not really AoE damage focused. I guess the dual pegs are a bit spooky for me, though. Because I can't shield dual pegs. Also every filibuster, now that I think about it. But that's fine. We do have to kill them eventually, so it's not the end of the world. It's about halfway there. I'm gonna get this bomb ready, because I think I'm gonna kill them fairly soon. As in, like, I'd like to kill them now if I could. I think this is still worth. Now I need to make sure I kill some. Damn, I missed the filibuster, but still. I sphere take 2 of the paintings. And now I'm gonna hope that I can just filibuster the other one at some point. I get you the bomb. That's okay. I have healing on the other turn as well. And look at it. It's the shield build. It's back. Ready to pick up some more kills. There's some more armor for me. Whoops. It's okay. Still gonna do some decent damage to this. Even after it stripped most of its effect off. I think we have to again start targeting the paintings. It's really scary though. Maybe I just try and race the boss down from here. Like, the filibuster's not killing them actually fast enough. It's a really weird situation. Normally I have an issue of I just AoE everyone down super quickly, but I'm actually going too slow this time. But maybe it's fine. Horrible, terrible, by the way. I think horrible will theoretically just get stuck on this map, so I'm not going to fire it. I am taking like 17 damage a turn. Oh, it's so scary. I might not do this just. It's so close. Man, it was close. It was close. Come on. I needed one more turn. I can't believe... Well, I can't believe it. Fuck. I hate shield build. Why did it have to be that guy as well? The guy that makes pegs not changeable. Come on. Alright, again, as I said, YouTube chat, or just chat in general, your fault that we lost that. Because if I did take the gift, I definitely would have won it. It's actually kind of unfortunate. I think that fight's not very good with the gift either, because the dual pegs is basically the gift effect. So it kind of like neutralized my boss relic, so... we were somewhat unfortunate, I think. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everyone helps me out. I'm just going to see you again next time. Bye!